And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the ring. And we've been waiting for this. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Summers, that's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Smith inside. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Claxton against Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Claxton a screen on Brown. Williams from long range. And here's Boston. It's a three-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Now Smith puts up a deep three. And that does it for the first quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Williams passes to Johnson. And here's Thomas. A deep three. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Summers. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Smith. Boston with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Summers. That'll count. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And so it's the Boston. Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
When I look at the Nets, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're not applying enough pressure offensively. Very little presence inside. Too much reliance on long jumpers.
You know how I feel about that style, Kenny. I don't even want to comment.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Here's Smith. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Smith out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. So it's Boston now. The Nets making their last shot. Pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Tatum draws the double. It's stolen by Johnson. Smith outside. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Fades away. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And here's Boston. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Driving to the basket. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Smith outside to take the lead. He connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
23 seconds left in the game. And he sinks it.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give. Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Lets it go. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Wow. Those are the moments you live for as a player. And as a coach, you're just thankful to come away with the win.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home.